This is the morning mix on Informanté Radio.
My favorite show.
You're talking about one person, Maria. One person that you know, but you don't know every therapist.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm not everybody's professional, but I mean
exactly.
But
so you stop defending her. We're not talking about her now. We're
No, I'm not talking about her also.
I'm
not
talking about my
her.
cousin therapist who tells people
Yeah,
stories.
Lend an ear and join us every morning.
All the time.
I listen all day, every day. I don't know, I'm just addicted to it.
But Maria, I'm also most family of yours. Dis is nie familie nie.
Jy het gister vir ons gesê ons is
Dis 'n
broers.
kwanyama.
Hallo.
Hoe sê sy vir ons ons
I
is nie
thank
familie
you.
nie. Very good.
Ja.
Oh,
We will-
I've said your family zone.
Nee.
We are not, you just said we are not family. You are a
No,
kwanyama.
it's my brother.
The morning mix.
Starting your day with a bang. You are listening to Namibia's best radio station, Informanté Radio.
LifeSave guarantees the growth of an individual's savings over a period of time, with guaranteed 8.5% compound interest rates per year. Making your money work for you has never been this easy. SMS LifeSave to 31844. LifeSave, underwritten by Trusco Life.
The views and opinions expressed on the radio program by the guests, advertisers, news bulletins, call-in listeners or chatters are solely the views and opinions of the source who express them. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions and the views of Trusco Group International, the broadcast regulators in Namibia, or that of the Informanté radio station.
This is Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age.
Hey! Wake up!
Good morning and welcome to the morning mix right here on Informanté Radio. 20 minutes past 8. It is the sounds of Ethnics with Walengwa. Good morning, and welcome to the morning mix.
Good morning.
Morning, it was the weekend. Weekend?
Oh, you didn't. You went on air. You didn't hear me.
No, I heard you guys talking about Jennifer Lopez having a small butt, but I don't know what that's all about.
No, I was just saying to never like the biggest scam of my childhood. First of all, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. That's so rude. The biggest scam of my childhood is this assumption growing up that J-Lo had a huge bum.
But she does have
No. She's got a bum.
She's got an above average butt.
No, compared to like other Latina, because like even the black women in the America
No,
have
like
a bigger bum than her.
Black are in a whole other league of their own.
Yeah, but I'm saying she was the poster child of for big bums.
Yes, for light
nice.
for light-skinned women.
But even for light-skinned women, I mean,
Which light-skinned woman has a bigger butt than her?
I was looking at her butt, and it's literally my size butt.
But now she's old, most. Also, you must remember.
Where would the? No, she should look better. She looks better now than she did before. But she's my size bum, and I don't consider myself like with a humongous bum. I have a bum.
You and J-Lo will get bronze medal in Kietmans.
Come on, bronze.
Exactly my point.
They won't make.
We won't even
They won't make the
qualify.
podium, huh?
We won't even qualify.
The podium.
Nowhere near the podium, nowhere near the medals. On self-verstand. And it's the same when you go to SA, like Koza women and all these people, like, stand fair.
Yeah.
You're not even, so it's like, I'm just thinking my childhood when I really thought she had a humongous bum. Like, this is how it was promoted to us. It's like, yo, that woman with this big bum.
Oh, it's not as such that it's big, but that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because she was touted as having the most beautiful.
The sexiest body.
Sexiest.
It was told
Come
that
on,
it's
man.
huge. Yeah. It's now that we're growing up and now we're seeing, okay, I'm not even going to talk about fake bums like Kim, K, and whatever.
It's
Talking
fake,
about,
eh?
Of course it's fake.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about even just like a lot of people in the industry now, in the entertainment industry, like have bums that kind of just make J-Lo's looks cute.
Yeah, but look now it's almost commonplace, to see the big mtwa.
For Lumtwal.
Yeah,
But for a 50-year-old woman, she looks good.
She looks amazing.
Back then, Maria, it was it was either skinny girls or the chubbier girls. You didn't really have the Jennifer Lopez voluptuous with the booty and the thighs and.
Yeah, her bum is like the same size as, by the way, Beyonce. And Beyonce doesn't go on about her bum because it's a bum. Actually, even J-Lo's even Beyonce is a bigger bum.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's Monday morning. Asses are not what we're starting the week with.
I saw her picture pop up on my screen. I'm like, why did I grow up thinking this woman has a humongous bum?
Just to give you guys context, you know what? We're sitting here in the studio, me and Cubase. We want to get into serious matters. Maria walks here past this class. She storms in here. I hardly hear what she's trying to say because I can't make out, because I thought there was a big crisis, a national crisis, like, being basically downgraded by Moody or something like that that's happening in the country at the moment. And she comes up here with J-Lo's butt. Yeah.
Maria was looking
These
at
are the
J-Lo's
things
butt
that
over
keeps
the
Maria awake at night.
No. I felt lied to.
They lied to me.
They lied to me. Like Hollywood and the entertainment industry in America will lie to you.
They all lie.
Okay, guys, let's do a quick
Anyway,
COVID
let's go.
update. Yeah.
That's our news on bums.
Yeah.
The past 4 days, let's say, have been rather concerning as far as the COVID goes. On December the 3rd, which was, I think, Thursday, we registered 122 cases, 181 on the Friday, 170 on the Saturday, and 128 yesterday. So clearly the coronavirus numbers are going up. As it stands, our total case load is 15,078. 13,900 39 recoveries, one death recorded over the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Our active caseload, after going as far down as 318, now stands at 987. We had in the Commerce region alone, I think, over 170 cases over the weekend. So, I said, no, ke December boss of wat gaan jy nou weer?
Julle begin so vroeg.
Matoronda,
Ja.
ons klim nou.
It's gonna be a difficult December if this is how December starts, guys.
And I'm going on holiday on Friday. So, yeah. Ek het hierdie goed nodig nie. I don't need Agaba to make an announcement on Thursday.
Before you go on holiday.
I get it.
No, I don't think there's another announcement coming. And I also think that, as Namibians, we should stop now looking to the president to give us a solution. We know what the solution is. We know how to curb the spread of the virus. It's just us who need to do the work. It's not so simple. But yeah, that is the numbers. They are looking a bit concerning at the moment. Let's hope this is just one of those, an odd spike, and we're going to get back to our downward trajectory.
Okay. Before we get into sport, maybe you want to share with everybody out there, because the question just might come up, during the show, which could be very disconcerting for people, is that why your voice sounds the way it does.
What? What's wrong with my voice? My voice sounds normal.
Oh.
He found it.
Oh, you found it. How did you lose your voice?
Look, Friday the 4th of December
Yeah.
was Trasco's 2020 staff braai.
Yeah.
I think that explains itself. Let's just say I got home at 11 o'clock and my voice was not necessarily with me by the time I got home. But, we're going to soldier through.
So
It sounds much better than Saturday morning.
just for everybody, just to give context, we had a staff Brian Friday, and me again being the morally upright one between the three of us here in the studio. I left the party around 6 o'clock because I'm a loving husband and a caring father of my children. That's why I left.
You're the
then.
morally.
Yeah.
I showed up for 30 minutes and I left. Because unfortunately I'm pescatarian. I don't eat meat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
So there was nothing there for me.
Yeah. That's not why. Let me just give another context. That's not why Maria left on Friday, half an hour after the show. Okay. Man, Maria is a story skinner lorry. Is al wat sy doen. Because she was, bothering us the whole Friday afternoon with some information that has got nothing to do with us. Verstaan julle, nee?
By the way,
But we'll get to that.
no, we'll get to that. Yo. Hierdie story lorry van groot winkels. Is alright.
But
Kom ons doen gou sport.
it was a lot of
Dan
fun.
is by Maria
It was a
se
lot of fun on
kinderstorie
Friday.
inkom.
By the way, I didn't know Neville's wife's name is Clemencia.
Clementia.
Because he left after he got a call from someone named Clemencia.
Ay,
I don't
Bukuru.
I don't know who Clemencia is.
Clementia.
Come on, Clemencia. All right, guys. Let's take a look at some of the results from this weekend's football. Friday. No, this is Saturday night's results from the English Premier League. Manchester United beating West Ham United 3-1. City also beating Fulham 2-0. Chelsea beating Leeds United 3-1. And Everton being held to a 1-1 draw by Burnley.
Significant result there.
Yeah.
I must quickly just say kudos to Man United. Okay. This is how far, I've been beaten into submission when it comes to sport.
You start congratulating
I'm starting
United.
congratulating Man United. So kudos. Yeah, jy kan my net
We're
so
now
kyk.
number 5.
Nee, ek dink is number 4.
Is it? Oh, we went
Yeah,
because of Tottenham.
Yeah. I
Son.
Korwa.
Say that again. Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham.
How do you say it?
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Yeah, that's, so, ooh.
So for United to come back, the 2 consecutive games coming from behind, and to come and beat very strong opposition,
Showing character.
It's really showing character. And again, you know what? I sort of feel okay with the results of Man United these days because you know what? I want Ole to keep his job.
Yeah.
Because for me, again, I constantly say this guy is a Man United legend. I do want him to succeed in some way or the other.
Yeah. Some of the results from Spain from Saturday night: Real Madrid managing to win away at Sevilla 1-0. Atletico Madrid continuing their fine form, beating Valladolid 2-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano. And useless Barcelona falling to newly promoted Cadiz 2-1. We're not even going to talk about that. We move on to Deutschland.
It's the worst start to a season in 30 years for Barcelona.
Yeah.
And Cubase, as much as you want to move on with this is not the Messi that we've seen all these years.
No, but Messi was the only threat that Barca offered throughout the match.
Yeah.
He was basically the only one who was creating anything. The rest of that team were just standing around.
Problem is he's not scoring. He's just not.
Look, you need to understand. Kick never net. Messi was scoring at will, for instance, with Suarez and Neymar, because Suarez and Neymar were moving constantly and they were constantly creating space for him because they are constantly dragging the defense around. You can't just let Suarez or Neymar run by without trying to track the run.
Yeah.
These guys, right? Messi picks up the ball. Everybody wants to receive the ball at their feet. Nobody's running into space. So he has to either do everything or that sideways passing that we have been seeing from that. Yes. I don't even want to talk about that.
He's basically carrying the whole team on his back.
He's
Exactly.
carrying the whole team on his back.
And he's getting the blame for the team not winning when he's the only one who's really
which is
playing.
not correct.
Which is not fair. Also, some interesting results coming out of Germany. Eintracht Frankfurt drawing against Borussia Dortmund at home, and also Bayern Munich being held to a 3-3 draw by RB Leipzig at home nogals.
Wow.
That's a very interesting result. And Van Nebel's a favorite league. Juventus beating Torino 2-1 and Inter beating Bologna 3-1. And taking a look at some of the results from yesterday, the much more fresher ones, we get back to the Premier League. Leicester City, Sheffield United, Leicester 2-1. Tottenham beating Arsenal 2-0. You want to touch on that?
I think we're over the honeymoon period now of Arteta.
Yeah.
We had Wenger. Wenger out, Wenger out, Wenger out. We had Unai Emery, first 20 games. Woo!
Emery out, Emery out,
Emery out, Emery out, Emery out. Now it's Arteta. I have no idea what is going on with this team. I say again, there are other teams that look way more heavyweight than us.
Yep.
Arsenal, there are players in that team that I just don't understand how they make the first 11 of that team. Hector Bellerin is a useless right back in that team. He can't even execute a correct throw-in.
When I wanted him back at Barcelona, I remember there was a time when I wanted him back at Barca.
Yes, he's useless. He and Xhaka.
Granit
Xhaka is the most useless players in that team. The problem is, Maria, these guys have long-term contracts and they are on such lucrative packages that they have. They're not going to leave. And the problem is other teams see them, how useless they are. They don't see the need to buy out their contracts.
Yes, why would I buy this guy who wants like 250,000 a week, and I can see he's not performing.
So it's fine. Let's just go through the slump, and hopefully by the end of their contracts, all of them with Ozil and everything like cheap.
Yeah, Ozil is still at Arsenal.
Yeah,
Ozil is Ocho.
Ozil gets paid to sit at home and watch the other guys play.
Yeah.
I doubt he even trains with the first team.
He was good in his prime. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, listen, AC Milan didn't play this weekend. You didn't give any result on AC Milan.
Ik het vergeten om Italy weer te gaan checken.
Nee, maar dat is right.
Alright, moving on, Sophie.
Alright, let's move on from football to football.
Yeah.
So our
Maria's kinderstory.
Our ex-brother-in-law was throwing a tantrum on social media this weekend, I think, on Friday.
The nation's brother-in-law.
Yes, the nation's brother-in-law Mr. Emmanuel Adebayo.
The nation swara.
Ons het dan gedink die man is nou klaar met Delish. Hy het vir hom 'n nuwe Namibian Mavuto gekry. And you know, it's
Yeah,
all
but
water under the bridge.
They Namibian Maputo no need, and she must want to go deny it.
So it's
I think it just takes Namibian girls to try and make Delisha jealous. And it happened again with another girl that also went on Instagram Live to deny.
yeah.
So, Maria, give us context what happened over
I
there.
don't really know context. I mean, the information was like, it's all over social media. It's like coming in. I don't follow neither Delish nor Adebayo to really follow this drama. But it appears that he decided to an expose, for lack of a better word. I mean, it became a hashtag on Twitter, Delish dribbles Adebayo. And everybody obviously throwing in their 2 cents.
Even the president, ne?
Even the president.
Yes.
He said-
The president said to Adebayo, we heard you.
Adebayo, we have heard you.
So yeah, I think I mean, we know that they broke up. It wasn't clear why they broke up. We've been seeing hints of him, so to say, throwing his toys out of the pram, but he never really. Neither of them really came forward and say
This was the reason
why now we are getting a look into the relation very publicly, because Adebayo has like over 1 million followers on Instagram, and this is obviously the platform where he chose to do it. He just started basically saying, Delish dribbled him, called an uncle. Then I didn't understand. I mean, we call people uncle. It's just what we say. He said, yeah,
we also know about your uncle things. We don't like those
No, uncle generally is a guy that you can write and you didn't want. We call them uncles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somebody is like holding a candle for you, but you are not interested. But I mean, sometimes you can use this uncle.
Yes.
Uncle
can come in handy.
Yeah, uncle can come in handy in some instances. Mais iman bachini ngani mai jokhanga. We just say uncle.
So,
uncle.
So what appears to have happened here from the tweets that I read about Adebayo is that he tried to contact Delish, and Delish said that she is going to Swakopmund with her uncle. Oh, no.
No, that's a separate
he met
thing. No, he was going to Stockholm with friends.
With friends.
Yeah.
And then he found out that she's not
Angola.
in Swakopmund, that she's in Angola.
Yeah.
And that she was in Angola,
But she doesn't know how she got there.
and she doesn't know how she got there.
So she went to go
Maybe
sleep.
Does
in
your
Swakop.
boyfriend maybe know how Delish got
It's a
there?
broom sometimes.
Yeah.
With a broom.
I was also, I think
Yeah.
Saturday to Sunday morning, I was also mad when I woke up and I was still in Windhoek. Because
Why am I not waking up in
I
Italy?
I was trying to
or
wake
Spain?
up. I was trying to wake up in Angola. But I looked around and I was still very much in the city.
You're still very much.
Yeah.
You need to speak to Delish.
But
But
like when I started reading at first, I was like, like whatever happened here, Adebayo is clearly still very much hurt
The man is squat.
by Delish. And then you see some of the I mean, Delish has been replying with more or less the same thing since
that is
the
a
beginning.
that is a
It's like this
narcissist.
guy is a narcissist and he's obsessed.
Yes.
Mm.
Maybe
and,
he is.
And the more you look at what Adebayo is doing, the more what Delish says makes sense.
Yeah.
This looks like an obsessed schoolboy, basically. That's what he's doing, throwing his toys out of the pram.
Okay, maar wacht. Yeah.
As was a rejection.
No, I don't agree with you guys. I don't agree.
Some people were saying it's because she went on a date recently. Because people like the timing was what people were like, why now?
Yes.
Why now? And some people said that it's because she went on a date. But then there was something else I didn't consider. Apparently, Delicious brother-in-law, somebody that is married to Delicious younger sister, is currently in Togo.
Mm.
Oh,
And they're friends with Adebayo.
of course, yeah.
So it looks like
I
some
dig
people
it-
are speculating that the
Die man het gaan
brother-in-law,
idea gaan gegee.
he went because he was also on the Sokomon trip where they met the rich uncle. And remember, and he also spoke about money money that was sent, because he also spoke about money he
money
sent
sent to the
her
family,
to
but-
give her family
Ek is ook moeg.
that catered him when, or showed him, like kind of, yes.
Ek is ook moeg.
And she didn't give that money. So
Yeah.
it seems this guy might have been like, oh, het jy
Ja.
geld gestuur? Ek het niks
Ja.
van die geld.
Ja, ja, ek is ook moeg. Ja, I'm supporting Adebayo here. Okay? Die man het geld gestuur, nee? Ja. Die meisiekens, sy eet die geld alleen op.
Kom maar nou met
It's
die chommies.
nonsense. Saam met haar chommies opgeëet. So, here for the first time in my life ever, I'm standing with Adebayo.
They don't call
Hoe-
her D-money for nothing.
Hoekom eet sy die man sy geld op?
Hoekom
Is
het
dit
jy
weer
Ek
die
wil
man se
weet.
geld?
Hallo, sy het nie die man gefors om die geld te gee.
Nee.
Hy het self uitgehaal.
No, she lied.
Maar
Ja.
ek sê hy's dom, hy moet sy huiswerk gedoen het.
Yeah, somebody
Delish, I'm all for you. Next time, let's go for Lewis Hamilton. He has more
Ay,
money.
kuru.
Ek en Jeon sal saamwerk. Ja.
No, I thought
Adebayo
because somebody
goed
said he
gegaan.
thought he was going to play Delish and he got played.
Yes, hy's
Oh, hy's
gedribbel.
gedribbel, jong. Hy socks op is so moeg. I will never forgive him. When he scored against Arsenal. And he ran the whole pitch.
Oh, yeah, yes,
From
no?
that side. Come on.
To come
Sliding in
celebrate.
front of sy hele jippe. Dis reg. Delish, as jy ons show nou sien, dribbel hom verder. Laat hy e-wallet stuur.
Yo, my cookie.
Die moeg. Hy het 'n koekie gegee.
But that was it. Like honestly, it is very obsessive behavior from Adebayo. He labeled it Payback Friday, and
Huh?
yes, Payback Friday was spicy. I'll see you guys next week Friday.
Korwatjie.
we can't even know next week Friday, and he was even alluding to the fact that there is evidence of these dribbles that you have been dribbling.
my,
me. So
my
don't
life,
even deny.
my life is so boring lately. Ne? I need such drama in my life to hear stuff like that.
Chisuka Adebayo.
There's no fish rot information. So if Adebayor has an expose that he's going to give us episodes every Friday, I mean, I welcome information like that.
This is going to be an interesting December.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like you're torn, because the one side, if it was a woman that was exposing a man like that,
Yeah.
I would cheer her on. Like, yes, girl,
Yes.
get your closure.
Yeah.
Expose
Get 'em.
expose that, do your thing, girl. Yes. And then we would be there, like, the man is trash. How could you do this to our
To our delicious.
delish, type of thing? And here it's like, oh, he's childish. Why would he run to social media? Why would he expose her, whatever? So
Yeah.
I was trying not to, the double standards, I was trying to avoid the double standards within myself, because I understand human beings are not consistently consistent. Well, I mean, we choose whatever. But then I realized why I was uncomfortable with the Adebayo thing is because it opens Delish up to the misogyny. And we're seeing it already on the social media. Like, sugar
Soap is
daddy.
so-
People don't know what you went to go do in Angola.
Yeah, what did you can go
Ek
do?
weet.
Yeah.
You know what
People
I'm
don't-
saying? People, it's already just speculation of
Yeah.
she has a daddy there and she's this, and
Ons
how
wil
could
weet,
you
ons wil
dribble Adebayo with his big house, as if that's the stuff that
Of course, it's the
supposed
stuff,
to
Maria.
keep you with a man,
Yes.
because of his wealth and whatever, forgetting the character flaws. And also, we don't really know why they really broke up. If this was it, you could have
She
found
could have
that-
walked out because of this obsessive behavior
Yes,
that this
and-
guy
yes.
is showing now.
Yes, and some
Showing
of
to
these
the
things
whole
can
world,
be
yes.
emotionally abusive, So
course.
I don't. So we don't actually know the full. So we don't know that if this was, what ended, what broke the camel's back, so to say. It could have been a magnitude of reasons. Delish hasn't really come out with her story and said this is why it didn't work, except to continuously say that this guy is obsessed and is a narcissist.
And he's showing it.
And he's showing it, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm in two places. Like, I also don't want to minimize what he's doing, because sometimes it's therapeutic to get it out there.
Yeah.
But I just say, for me, the problem is that he's opening her up to all this other toxic stuff that unfortunately will stay with her, and that's just what makes me uncomfortable. And obviously she's our darling, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
so-
stick with the Namibians.
Social media.
Sy wil nie op ons show kom nie. So, maar-
Sy's bang man, julle praat oor haar social media. Praat. If I was her, I also wouldn't come on the show.
True.
Ja, met julle twee. Ek sal ook.
Imagine now people are sharing a picture of her and Munchkin. Now imagine that conversation here, but
Come on, we found the uncle and then her and Munchkin. It's an old picture.
bundle of
At
joy.
her
Oh,
restaurant.
sorry.
Yeah, at a restaurant. So when it was her restaurant, when it was still open. I mean, the men went to go eat at her restaurant.
Yeah.
And obviously,
they just
it's a
took
sitting
picture.
minister. You take a picture with the minister.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you know.
Come on, I would like to show that the minister was in
Yeah.
my establishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Delish, just keep on doing you, girl.
Just
Yeah,
you do you.
Just keep on doing you. Like Diamond Dan Togo said and steal and say misery. You're good.
Kom ons hoor wat sê die mense.
Yeah, let's read a few comments here. Was ons hier onder. Da. Money spells that work. Ai, toch. Wil je weer kom spam, alsjeblieft toch. Ephraim Shilongo, why did he send the money, Neville? Why? He is just those womanizers who do expect submissive behavior from women.
Wie is
What-
they?
Ephraim Shilongo is talking about
okay.
Adebayo. What he is doing is gender-based violence. He's psychological and emotionally bullying her, but not abusing her physically, of course.
Yeah.
She must be careful, says Camilo Helao Jaimene. The behavior, it doesn't seem like normal. Not like, especially from somebody of Adebayo's stature, man. I would understand, like a little schoolboy
It's
who
a-
was
yeah, it's a
smitten
bit-
with the leash and now she's gone and now he's throwing his toys out
And
of
it's
that.
been months, right? Or a
Exactly,
year at least.
yes.
Or like how long? I mean, they've been broken up for a while.
When did these people broke up?
Like already last year sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, when did they started dating? That they broke up last year?
Thank you, Samko. They've been together for a while.
Luister hierso. Hallo, julle twee. Okay. I think when was Adebayo here? Was it this year or
Last year.
Last year. This year.
Late last year.
This year we didn't have anybody in the country. They were all
was it not
allowed.
late last year?
Not very late. I mean, way before Christmas.
Last year, towards the end of last year.
How long does relationships last in this country?
So, hey,
6 months or what? Celebrity
my
relationships.
bro, Britney Spears, 24 hours.
Huh?
24 hours, if it's not working, Jim, on my chip. But they were together for a while, that much I can say. Like, it was not one of those just a flash in the pan type of things. Maybe it ended up being a flash in
What
the pan.
is long for you? A year? 2 years?
A year is long.
Is it long?
By today's standards,
By today's
a
standards.
year is long.
Then what is today's standards?
Hey bro, today's standards,
Yeah.
these people, every 3 months they're in a new relationship.
Julle is groot mense. How many relationships do you need to have?
And not even like us who are just, philandering, jumping around. These people are in serious relationships. A serious relationship
For
every
a
3
year.
months. For 3 months.
Oh, for 3 months. Nee, man.
Yeah.
Ek verstaan nie. Maar is reg, kom ons hoor wat sê die mense.
Foshia is saying, hoekom moet hy kwaad raak oor sy geld geëet is? Raak sy fonteinkie leeg. Those things, gaan vra vir ou Migo, hoe kwaad raak die mense?
Ja!
As
Dit
ons
my-
gaan chow word.
Sy het my gebedrog. Ja.
Ooh, no wonder Arsenal ain't winning, says Frankie Mvula. It's because of people like Adebayo. Esther Mich, men when they are hurt, they act out. Try to make the ex jealous. Adebayo should chill. The leash have to hang in there, kissing those open teeth. No Cubase. Luis has COVID now. He has the flu. Hey, don't worry, he's almost recovered. Emily Dion Dapuka, if Ade will not stop this Delish thing, Arsenal will not win any game. Maria, Delish sal jou omloop, pra.
Wie is hy?
Wat is dribbel?
Ja.
Wat is omloop? Dribbel, ja. Daar is Benito Nati.
Wat is 'n groot raak? Somebody even said that. What is that?
Look,
No, but where in?
Gemengde.
No, but there's another word.
She's from gemengde.
What is the other word for? What area is that?
Is gemengde.
No, there's another word.
I don't know.
It's like for example, you say donkerhoek.
Ja, gemeente is
She's-
ook al
she's-
lokaal.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Gemengde.
looking. Is that donkerhoek?
Yeah, no.
What is?
Hallo. You get groot winkels, sentraal groot winkels. You get Nama lokasie, Tamara lokasie, Shantombala, Donkerhoek. She's from gemengde.
Gemeente
Okay,
is
but
de
somebody
area.
said something else. Like, oh, DNS must fun. Okay, niet Dolam, but it was like one of those.
But she's from gemengde. She's not from any other place. Anybody else who want to make any other suggestion? Delish is from gemengde. That's where she was born and that's where she grew up. She's a child from gemengde. Nie gemeente nie, okay? Ek hoor mense sê soms gemeente. She's from gemengde. Yes, Cubase. Ons luister. Okay, he's filtering through.
Yeah. Joshua Hadula, she probably used Katima Airways, very convenient. And I know, and no one will try, or no one will track your departure and your arrival time, I guess.
Exactly.
Some words are missing there. Robert Chipanga, he's a very weak striker. He didn't score. She's a very good defender. Bobby should call her up for the national team. Mora Cuba is like so quite virus my ticket. Kaloi, I'm only gonna pass your details on to the marketing team today because you know Friday was a bit of a crazy day. Mamuni warini on
Kaloi jeso urag op Maandag. Kan jy nie
Yes, our two winners from Friday. You're gonna get your details, or your details are gonna be sent through today, and then of course you guys can go at any time during this week, or you can keep it until we are there next week.
Kaloi is jy honger? Is jy honger?
Yeah, man.
Ja.
Yeah. I'm sure Delish dribbles better than the Arsenal players. Hey, yes,
Okay.
no, Arsenal's a kant to me.
Julle moet ophou nee, asseblief nee. Hey, mense hulle vat beerkou.
Here's sort of a pivot in another direction. Norsha Toivo Kapapilo, courtesy of his comment. Good morning, crew. Apart from the moody junk status, is it fair to conclude that Namibia is a failed state in general? Before you crucify me, let's critically sum up the total economic value of the Namibian resources, i.e. gold, blue economy, diamond, uranium. This could have been strategic state resources. I can confidently say the revenue collected from these resources are not the true reflection of the tax laws in place. NSA, MOF, and FIC can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
So we have been downgraded to junk status, basically.
Yeah.
Which makes it difficult, more difficult for us to draw foreign investments.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first news that I woke up to this morning to see that we've been downgraded again, and it's obviously first and foremost, it's the first thing that comes to our mind is that foreign investors will obviously look at this, frown upon it, and is this a country that we would like to invest our money in? As much as we do a lot at this moment in time to sell our country after a very turbulent year because of the global pandemic. But yeah, we sincerely hope that this downgrade would not, last for too long. That we can find some ways to let the economy recover. I know the president made some statements last week as to a new economic plan that needs to surface.
Please don't tell me about the Harambe prosperity plan too.
Reloaded, yeah. So
How are we still planning 5 years into our presidency? How are we now still planning?
We heard you. Okay, wacht Jay.
is
Ons sal die goed regmaak. Yes, like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But this it's an interesting conundrum that we find ourselves in, and during the course of the week we're going to try and get somebody from probably the finance ministry or somebody within the economic industry or economics industry to come sit and chat about this a little bit. Yeah, what does it mean in the long run for Namibia? What does it mean in the short term? And then, of course, what does it mean for you and me on the street, and for people like Quinton who are business owners? So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, Namibia downgraded to junk status.
Are you trying to get in Roland Brown?
I'm actually thinking about maybe we should try and get Tatishimi.
Yeah.
I'll try and contact. We'll try and contact him today.
If Tatishimi is here, I will just want to talk about the $30.
750.
Yeah, and the 750.
Yeah, Roland is he's a boffin in his field. So waar ek voel dom as ek langs die man sit. But he gave a very good account as to the economy when he was here in the studio a few months ago. So, but let's see. It would be an interesting topic to have.
Just to clarify, we didn't do the interview and ons was not that dumb.
Verstaan jy? Ja. Ons het maar net hier so gesit.
Man,
Des was mos hier in die studio gewees.
nee, jy het net hier gesit. I gave my seat to Des. You were
Dit
just
is waar. Ja.
I wasn't here, ne?
Yeah.
You were here.
You're here.
You were here.
You're the anchor.
Yeah, you were the anchor.
Well,
The
clearly,
dumb anchor.
Yeah, jy het niks
Hoe
gepraat
dit
nie, moenie
as-
worry nie.
well, clearly Roland was not memorable because I don't remember him. Lea Amunyela.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes, the leash was really like, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Yeah. Laugh out loud. Welcome, welcome.
Get that. Wait a minute.
Fanny Ingo says, I always scroll past this show, Bolly. It's lit. Yeah, Fanny. Welcome to the morning mix.
Cubase,
This ain't nothing yet. You ain't seen
are you
nothing
shutting me down like that?
yet. Yeah, come on. Keep it moving.
Because you want to bring out your groot winkel
I will stil raak.
nes on the show. Oh, het is nog.
Yeah. Vixen Angula is saying Gemengte is also known as German. Maybe that's the name Maria is looking for.
No, I think somebody just attributed to a wrong place. Somebody
Yeah,
was like, oh, the
okay.
kind of fun. I think they said donker ook.
Either Donkerhoek of Dolam. Those are the two
Yeah.
infamous ones, mos.
Yeah.
Of Sawedo. Ek is van Sawedo.
Soweto.
Pero,
Vedi Kayere, enough of Adehuta. I just want to talk about how Maria slashed the heck out of Fashion Week. Meme.
Miss I?
What were you wearing? Vedi.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had fun.
Oh, give us a bit.
Yeah, how was Fashion Week, Maria?
Yeah.
It was really well. I mean, it's the first time that MTC has come on board. So now it is the MTC Windhoek Fashion Week. 5 years in the running, but first year with MTC on board as the main sponsor. Definitely quality control has improved. And you can see that on the runway, the garments were just beautifully made. All in all, I mean, 2 days of runway shows, 1 week of Fashion Week, in between other things happening, obviously. But if I'm just going to speak
Where
on
did this
the...
take place?
At the Marua Mall. We usually do it in the parking lot. They did that last year as well. So on P3,
Okay.
yeah, they clear out that P3 a certain section, and
Yeah.
then they just set up the dressing room in the back, and then the ramp in the middle, and then seating arrangements and.
Maar weet je, ik was nog nooit bij zoiets geweest. I would love to see something.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really amazing. And
Nee?
so 6 slots in total, 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, but just and then obviously like each slot can have up to like 6 or 7 designers. Really, if anybody wants to say Namibians not talented or cannot make clothes,
Nee?
they need. I mean, Fashion Week proves that they are wrong. There really are some.
Namibians can clear a maki. Prove me wrong, make me a suit.
Actually, I'll show you a guy that made, so it's very, very well made.
I must make it for me. Let me
Aye.
see.
Aye.
Prove me wrong.
Gaan support what, sir? Gaan support the artists. Go support the local artists. But yeah, it was really, really nice. I think, you know, it like I said, I mean, I've been there every year consistently for the past 5 years. This was my 5th one, and so I have something to compare it to. Just starting where we started off, I think the first one we had was at Grove Mall in the parking lot. We tried to have it on top, and then it started raining, and they had to set up in the bottom. And from there to where we are today, and then they've had it at this Nampower convention after that. I think 3 years or 2 years, and then last year Marua Mall, and then
Okay.
again this year Marua Mall. But if I'm just comparing where it started to where it came, it's like you can see the vast improvement. I mean, the quality of the setup. I mean they've got now a wallet, which is MTC, to which to go by. So I mean, all in all, it really was a fantastic.
It went well.
Yeah, I mean, and the kids came like 8 Fashion Week. When I say the 8 Fashion Week, the kids came dressed.
Nee?
Yeah.
They came through with the outfits. It was really beautiful to see. Yeah.
Fashion Week is for millennials, Neville.
Oh, nee,
Jeez.
sorry, okay.
You're not gonna want to rock up like really dressed to the T for these events, man.
So
like
kan ek
they
nie so
really yeah.
Kan ek nie net met my
How do you rock
all-stars en my jeans?
How do
You
how,
can actually,
how
if
do
you want.
you wanna go red carpet with your all star and your jeans?
That was my first look.
You, Maria.
As dit nou goed is.
Nou goed hier. Maria ken kou. Oh, waar?
Kom ek lees 'n paar comments hierso. Janice Tobias,
That's it. That was not Fashion Week. Moet nog nie te ver gaan nie asseblief.
you know, don't you hate that when you give
Your phone and they
just
start
look at
going.
one and then they start scrolling. Jy sal goed te gaan sien wat jy nie moet sien
I
nie.
have my phone also.
Janice is saying it's retribution for him doing what he did to Arsenal. She gunned him down. Ah.
She gunned him down.
Erasi EK, at this moment, we don't know what happened between them. But if what Adebayo posted is true, then our girl messed up. Not that I'm defending, but relationships are complicated. You will never know who is right or wrong unless you are in it.
She messed up where? If what?
If what Adebayo is saying is true, then our girl messed up. I think that was the message. But then also with the disclaimer that we never really know what is going on unless we are actually in the relationship. I will Maxwell Shiero. Yeah, I also need to see one of our local designers for a proper suit. The only suit I have been given was a lawsuit. There's problem. Natango Ipinge is saying our economy is heavily connected to South Africa, and they were downgraded last week. So they are doing so terrible. So our connection with South Africa is causing us heavily. I've never really understood the dynamic. You know, when you ask, do we really need to be pegged to South Africa? I mean, I've never had a conversation with an economist who actually works with this stuff and understands it through and through. So I would also say maybe we should unpack and try, you know, to give it a run on our own. But then it might have some other effects that we don't know about. Yeah. So, I would rather not speculate in that direction at the moment.
I'd really love to see if we can get the Honorable Minister in the studio.
Yeah,
let's see.
Samuel Makale, Kama Rich Uncle. Fear our Namibian women. Unless I'll your cookie here.
And you know what was so funny?
Okay, cookie ne? It's like Shibobo dribbling. I see cookie here ni. Cookie here means something else.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Cookie here, what Cubase is referring to is not what you are thinking.
Yeah, I'm talking about in dribbling terms.
Yeah, in dribbling terms. As you iemand cookie here, it's like the ball goes through your legs. Yeah.
It was so weird, like all these Namibians using that Delish dribbled Adebayo or whatever hashtag to now also share. I'm talking about Namibian men. To share their similar experiences of how they've been dribbled. And I just started laughing because it's not like we don't know that Namibian men are the biggest cheats. Like, it's not like we don't know, but it was so nice. It was kind of cute to see them be the victim for
Namibians, not just the men.
Yeah, it's the men.
Namibian women are worse than
it's
us.
just normalized. No, with you guys, it's normalized.
No.
I am almost certain, just by the way, I am almost certain. Let me finish. I'm almost certain Adebayo cheated on Delish as well. I'm almost certain.
I'm very certain that she's been cheating on him.
Yes, I'm not disputing, but I'm saying nobody will talk about it.
And he's not even a Namibian man.
Nobody. But that's the culture. Don't pretend we don't know that the culture with women, we're expected to be faithful, committed, and when we do it, they say, "Oh, you're out of character," because a woman is supposed to be. How many times have you said that if your wife cheats on you, for example, you're gonna leave her that first time? But for your wife, she's taught, and I'm not saying it's you guys' fault. It's just unfortunately the culture with which we live in. Your wife, unfortunately, and most girls are raised to accept cheating. It's almost like you cannot separate a man from cheating. It's like you must just expect it, and you must, when it happens to you, just be strong about it.
That's not my relationship.
How many women in this country cheat with men that they know are in a relationship?
No, they're not cheating on anybody. If she's single, if you're sleeping, if you're married, no. I'm talking about if you're married and you cheat on your wife with a single woman, she's not cheating on anybody. She's cheating with you, but she's not cheating on somebody. I'm not saying that's necessarily more ethical than if she was in a relationship.
There are women that I know personally who are in a relationship with someone while she is in a relationship with somebody else.
I'm not disputing that there are women that cheat. I'm not disputing that women also cheat.
So
I'm saying, no, this is not what I'm saying, guys. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying women don't cheat.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that there are women I'm saying we know that cheating is generally a male problem in this country.
I don't know how is it a male problem.
Because of how we were raised. We are raised to think, to be.
So do you believe that? Because
yes,
you said
how we are raised.
So you were raised like that, so you conform to that belief.
Yes, exactly.
No.
A lot of women. I promise you. As much as don't pretend you don't know it. If you believed your wife will cheat on you, Neville, you wouldn't have married her. Just
Maria.
be clear. Just be honest about that.
Maria. Okay, you know what? Like, I remember the conversation.
Do you think
that
your
we-
wife's ever cheated on you?
No, she has never cheated on me.
Thank you.
I believe
but
that.
you have. So exactly
Excuse,
my
but
point.
you have.
You've said it on air a few times.
Hey, Ganji, no, I'll cheat on my wife. She reckon your
Okay,
cop.
sorry.
It's a. Come on.
Hey, but you have.
I've had relationships in my life before that.
All right, sorry.
that I was not. Yeah.
No, apologies. He has never cheated on his wife.
Yeah, it's it. No, I'll hear.
That we know. But
On air.
just
Oh, Maria.
no, he's never cheated on his wife.
Neville's two sons just went there.
Yeah.
Do you know something we don't? No. Your father's never cheated on your mother. Sorry, man, brah. You know that's not what I'm talking about. No, I meant like he cheated before you got married, not on his wife, but he cheated. You've admitted to cheating.
Yeah, I mean, there's no man that can, sit here and say, you know what, I've never cheated in my life.
I've
You understand?
cheated and I've
I've
been
never
cheated
cheated.
on.
I've
Huh?
never cheated.
I've cheated and I've been cheated on.
I've never cheated in my life.
Ons glo jou nie.
No, I've never cheated in my life. That's a fact. And I don't care if I'm going to cheat, I'll cheat. But I'm saying it. I have never cheated. And I know a lot of women that can honestly say that. I just don't know men that can say that.
Okay, Maria, maybe you cheated at the time.
No, I
where
never
you-
cheated.
Wag, laat ek die ding klaar sê. Maybe you went into a relationship thinking by yourself, okay, I'm done with the previous one. I'm moving on to the
No,
next
I
one.
will break up with you. Make it very, very clear we're not together. That's not fun cross wires. And look, it's not something I brag about. I'm just saying there's a lot of women that can say the same thing. I know a lot of women that will say the same thing. Like girlfriends, we talk about everything that have never cheated on their partners. And that's just a fact. And
And there are
the
also
opposite.
guys who've never cheated.
Really? Like who?
No, Sinjay, nee.
Yes, like some of
Verstaan
my
jy dit?
friends who don't
There,
cheat.
there are guys I know.
You
Also,
like
yeah.
you
Maria,
like even
I
say
also
that
have
with a
friends who
straight
don't
face.
cheat. Like I know,
You're not
I know.
even-
It's definitely
You're
not
not
me.
even saying it with a straight
No,
face.
it's definitely not me. But I know guys who have been cheated.
Maria.
Let me give you one that you know. For instance, a friend of mine,
Yeah.
Mensa Leandro. He's not a cheat.
Yeah.
Since I've
I
known
would-
him, he's
Does
been
he have
that.
a girlfriend?
He's always been that. I don't know now because we haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah,
But he's always
he's
been
in
a
South Africa at the moment,
one girl guy.
Yeah.
And it's always
That's
been
good.
like that.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
We even tried to
I've-
get him to cheat,
I have a
but
brother.
he didn't want.
I have a
And
brother.
that's the problem with male friendships. They try to get the guys to cheat. And they will cover up that cheating. That's why it's normalized. It's not like we're
No.
encouraging each other to cheat.
But this proves that there are good ones
Gela-
among us. You
Gela-
can't just
Yella, you guys are just lying, and you know where the problem. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right. I know it's changing. I know a lot of women. are now
You guys
cheating.
tell bigger
No, I'm
lies
saying
than
women.
us.
I'm saying women are now. We see more women cheating now. I'm not actually defending women. What I'm
You
saying
are.
is I'm not. What I'm saying is let's not pretend that the culture in which we were raised in is that cheating has been normalized for men. And for women, not, because we are seen, and it's not just a Namibian problem, it's not just an African problem, it's a global problem in which women are raised to be, what is the word? What is pure and
Yes, of
what
course.
is the word?
No,
What is the
pure
word?
is a good word.
Yeah, to be
Pure is
raised
a
to
good
be
word.
pure.
Yeah.
And not to do stuff like, not to cheat, to be loyal. It's what we are like. It's ingrained in us, And unfortunately for the boy child and the adolescent boy and the men, it's different. It's like, it's almost a standard. It's like, you know what? If you cheat, just make sure your partner doesn't know. Or cheat with respect is another word I've heard.
Yeah,
you guys
cheat
must
with
cheat
respect.
With
Which is to keep you
respect,
guys
which is
happy.
don't bring the mess at home.
Yeah.
Hold a da beta.
Yeah.
Don't let your side chicks come into the marriage.
Donkey.
All a da beta.
Yeah.
It's like you guys, it's this messaging that I've said so many times, like guys will say, I can't say I've never cheated, but I haven't cheated on this partner yet.
Yeah.
Well, they don't say yet, but
Yeah.
and I'm just saying it's like that's the culture. And this is why, for example, a woman like Delish that supposedly, assuming it's true, that has cheated on a person like Adebayo.
Which
she
is
will
wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. It is wrong. Because cheating is emotionally abusive. So nobody should cheat and nobody should be cheated on, But you'll find that she'll get more criticism.
Yeah.
As in if it was just Adebayor,
Yeah, she's supposed
because
to
with
be peer.
Adebayor it's like, oh, it's expected. He's a football player. He's huge. He's
Of
there.
course.
It's a distance relationship. So as
Man
hy
is
mos
man.
man is man, hy moet mos eet. Hy's mos hier in Namibia. Hy's mos daar.
Ja.
Ooh, hulle sien mekaar een keer 'n jaar kom of 2 times a year. What is he doing in between?
Ja.
Hy moet cherries kry.
Ja.
You know?
Sy moet in haar band bly.
Maar
Thank
Maria,
you. You just made my point.
All of you women, julle moet in julle se band bly. Cheating
Maar-
is not for you guys.
yeah, but they cheat.
But male cheat nog steeds.
Yeah, they cheat with us.
There are certain things.
On other guys. Yeah. So, Maria, okay.
All right,
We
okay.
are not sleeping with other men. Okay? We're sleeping with other women.
Yeah, yes, it's true. I'm
Yeah.
not saying, but
No,
I'm saying
and
if
not
you're
all of them
sleeping,
are single.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Not
Yeah.
if she's single. Unfortunately, the onus is still on you. You made that commitment. You made a marriage vow. I don't want to get into this thing because we know what happens to women that cheat with men. We've had one that was burnt with water. We've had some that are beaten on
is that a true
video.
story?
It is a true
What's a
story.
vino? Who burnt who with
The-
water?
A wife burnt a mistress.
The is in Marine
Sinji,
Taluka, waar was
dis
dit?
sulke goede.
But actually, so I don't want to say anything. I know but we know. You see, and this is what I'm saying. Even the wives, they don't go and confront their husbands because it's like I expect him to cheat. But you are a woman. You're supposed to be pure. What are you doing cheating with my husband?
Yeah, kan
Hoekom
julle
maak jy
nie-
nie jou bene toe nie? He's
Hoekom-
gonna be an animal.
And what is your problem? You women. Why must you go and confront my girlfriend?
Yes, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's dead wrong.
You come to me.
Yes.
Okay, because this is what a man does.
Yeah.
If I rock up at your place, you're my girlfriend. Okay? And you're with Cubase. The first thing what I do if I barge into the door, I look at Cubase and I tell Cubase, luister hierso, my broer, is hy jou besigheid dien nie?
Correct.
Gaan uit. Okay? It's between me
Yes.
and my girlfriend.
You guys do it the correct way.
That's what men do.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, that's
Unless
not
it's
what
your friend, then
that's
you-
not what real men do. Okay.
Unless it's your friend.
Not cowards. Okay, unless it's
Unless it's your friend,
Yeah.
then you're gonna deal with him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
women,
but that is the correct way to do it. Yeah.
but women,
yeah.
hulle los die man een kant dan baklei hulle die vrou.
Yes.
For what?
Yes. And tomorrow there's nog met die man mooi lovey dovey. Hulle gaan nog eens for lunch eat. Proud, ek is met my man. He cheated on me yesterday. I beat up his mistress, but today I'm back to being his doting and loving wife.
No,
it
she will
is
stand
true.
and I says
It's
enough
a
for you.
fact.
Je moet jou vloesie sê, hulle moet nie, like, as ek hier so is, hulle moet nie hier kom rondspeel nie. After, like, she will beat them up and then she will still come tell you to go warn them. But then it's also on I guess those things, right, it's not true for every relationship. In certain relationships, some of those things will not even fly. Like if some people, like for instance, Mary, if you caught your guy flying with another girl on the broom, I'm sure you will not just let it slide.
No, I've let it slide. I've gone for the guy before. I've never gone for a woman.
No, I'm saying let it slide as in the relationship is normal. It
Oh
just
no!
goes
Oh
on.
no! That's the end of it.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
the end of it. Yeah. I mean, no. Now it's the end of it. I mean, in recent years. But I remember in my first serious relationship, I was cheated on repeatedly, and I stayed.
Yeah,
And I stayed.
all
And
of
I
us.
stayed. And I stayed. And I stayed. And I stayed. But after that relationship, I vowed to myself that I would never, ever, ever again. So.
When we were young and dumb, we thought love could fix everything.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. If I just stay, I will change him. He will change for me. That's all
Nee.
nonsense. They don't. No, a cheater doesn't change its spots.
Jy moet Karadura toe kom by. Groot
Nee,
winkels.
Ons het
The
nou
best stock come from us.
Ons het peroxide and go black. We can dye that cheetah into another color. Those spots are disappearing. All right, let's read a few comments. Guys, before we move on. All right, John Shikongo, we connected to how transit the HIV.
Okay.
Okay, John, I have no idea what you're trying to say. Martin Mutoni, Neville doesn't cheat. He just goes mentorship trips and chills in strip clubs with his buddy, the Magnet Cananelo.
Ronnie, keer hierdie man. Keer hierdie man.
Masipanga, alipanga it.
Keer hierdie man, Ronnie.
Vanessa Guibe is saying, cheat, Fera, cheat. Ons is ook moeg. Ja. You get your
Come on, tell the other chick for what?
come open the relationship. Come on, magnet so.
An eye for an eye
Yeah.
makes the world blind.
Dion Chimsizzle, burned with water. No man, Maria. It's burned with spirits.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't know. The report we got from the police initially just said that she was burnt with water.
I look, is the story from Marienthal? Because I was trying to confirm that. I just didn't know who to confirm with.
No, it was in the police report. I think the woman made an appearance in court on Monday.
Because the supposed mistress is reportedly like one of our, local hip hop artists.
What?
Yep.
Hou up, man.
Yep.
Okay.
How many female hip hop artists are from Marienthal? Quickly.
No,
go
she's
through
not
them.
from Marienthal, but I think the guy is from Marienthal.
Oh yeah, because apparently she's in her 20s. It seemed like the wife called her to the house, maybe using the husband's phone. I don't know, but she came there, and a confrontation happened.
Delish okwali kapokulye na ano. What does that mean?
Who ate up Delish?
Aye.
Wie het vir Delish opgeëet? Like
Let me tell you who. You wish it was you.
yes.
Stephanus James Ananias, your preference is men who are cheaters, therefore all men are cheaters. Am I understanding your math correct?
No, I don't want to believe that all men cheat.
I thank you.
And we had this discussion with Cubase at one point, right? Cubase, where I said it's like you will find a man. He's not cheating. He's not a natural cheat. He's not.
He's not looking for it all the time.
He's not looking for it all. He's been in relationships where he's been faithful, but he's most likely cheated on somebody, which is it's a unnatural way of doing it. It's that person. I still wouldn't go and say he's a cheat. He's maybe cheated
But
in the past.
Yeah, he has cheated, but he's not a serial cheater.
He's not a serial cheater. He's done it once or whatever, and he felt bad about it, and he changed his ways, and he's back to his. And then you'll find a guy that is a serial cheater, but you'll find that he has been able to commit to a relationship and never cheated in that relationship. So and then a guy like that,
Progress.
So a guy like that, I can say he's been faithful, but he is known to be a serial cheater. So fundamentally what you will find
What is a
is
serial
that
cheater?
jy cheat net in elke verhouding wat jy is. Jy bly net cheat.
Yes, it's
Jy
like
bly net cheat.
anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Every time is tea time.
Yeah, but the fundamental of it at the end of the day, what it still will boil down to is that every man, and I'm saying this loosely because I'm generalizing.
Yes.
Every man then would have at least cheated once in their lives on somebody.
I say again, you know what? I don't want to
Look at
take
Shine's laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I cannot sin.
I know that.
Are you a serial cheater or you just cheated once?
None of them.
Even has to start out with
None of it.
Even his voice doesn't believe him.
But to be honest with you guys, even in my heyday, I could never be with more than 2 women at the same time.
Yeah, that's just you.
No, ek sê maar net. Ek weet that is just me.
Somebody
I would have like ek sal 'n vaste cherry hê en dan sal ek miskien
Ene.
bietjie dribbel.
Yeah.
And that's as far as I would go, because I don't know how men would find, or women, okay? Let me even it out here. All women would find the time to dribble with 3-4 people at the same time.
Asseblief, wat se vrou mense dribbel met.
Nee, daar is sulke vrou mense wat dribbel.
Yeah,
Ja.
those are the ones.
Hey, tot kwame bro.
Yeah.
Somebody said, yes, this is a football club.
Waar is jy?
Sunny boy.
Ai.
Hey, Sunny Boy is not a player; he's a coach. Lost with Sunny 8. By the way, Sunny and his girl are back together,
Baby mama,
which is good. Yeah,
Mooi.
it's good.
Mooi.
It's good.
Is that good?
Forgiveness.
Hey, I
It's
mean,
important.
if they've
Askies.
worked it out, then that's good.
Is nie ons besigheid nie.
Yes, nie ons besigheid.
They worked it out.
I just don't like that because unfortunately it says women, unfortunately, it takes between 7 and 10 attempts
Maria.
to leave
Maria.
an abusive. And when I say abusive, I'm not just talking about physical, I'm talking about emotionally abusive relationship.
Maria.
It takes 7 to 10 tries to finally leave.
Wat is jou probleem?
Ek sê net,
Wat is jou probleem?
Is all I'm saying.
Die man het askies gesê. Wat is jou probleem?
Hoeveel moet
But
hy,
you see,
hoeveel
nee.
kere moet hy ekskuus sê?
Ek sal nie weer nie.
Alright, ek sê next. Look,
Yeah.
it's not my place.
Ja.
And you know, I love Nelao, so I can't. I'll never come here and try to make this my business
Yeah,
because
thank
I
you.
love her too much.
Ja. Ja. Is jou besigheid nie.
But I'm not comfortable
Die
with
man het gesê sorry.
it. That's alright. That's her life. And anyway, it is her life. It is her family.
It's my life.
She's got 2 kids with that man.
You
so
are preserving the black family unit.
Dankie.
Very good.
Ja.
those kids are growing up with a
Yes.
father.
Yes, with the
Hallo.
father.
Ja.
He may be useless, but he's still a father and he's in the house. I'm just playing, man. Sunny is my boy. He knows that. Avondre Karumba, Maria is out of reasoning bundles this Monday. Come on, reasoning bundles.
Reasoning.
Julle wil nooit die waarheid hoor. Is julle se probleem? Huh? At least I just spit the truth.
Maar ek vra net regtig waar. You know what? The question I was asking. How in this life, through this economy, corona, everything, how do you maintain 3-4 relationship at the same time?
Not all,
Waar
of,
het jy die krag?
not all of them are monetary.
Huh?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, not all of them
But
are
even,
monetary.
okay, forget the monetary aspect, even the energy.
The playing
Energy, thank you.
That's next. When,
Thank you, Maria.
Look, when you are approaching your 50s, then it becomes more difficult. If you are still like
Wie het jou gevra?
your early 30s, late 20s.
Who asked you for your opinion
Hy
on
is next to
age?
me, bro.
Wie het jou gevra? Ek het jou nie gevra about
No,
age.
like we are talking about it most now, so let's put it on the table. You don't have the energy to be dribbling the whole damn day anymore.
That's why he can't comprehend.
It's like, nee,
He's like, oh, by die eerste en ek is klaar.
By the time-
By die tweede.
By the time I get home, I won't even want to eat my frozen food. So I can't have it, Donnie. My bro, like that, these young managers they can pull it off.
Die probleem. Ek sê jou my bro, as ek if I leave from office, I have to go to tennis training to pick up Ayanda. I have to wait for my son to finish soccer training. I get home past 7. Dan moet ek die gotcha bel. I have to drive all the way from Windhoek rural.
But those are the ones that the Hochas like, because at least, you know, like, at least he's faithful to me. He's got a wife, but he's faithful to me.
Ja.
And that's the Anna Hochas.
Hy sal nga wees. Sy probleem nie.
Ek weet dit is my man. Hy
Ja.
slaap net met die vrou.
And then you are confronted by 2 side chicks who did not know about each
No,
other.
it's always entertaining when the side chicks are confronting each other. Like, oh, are you guys legit?
You guys are fighting
You
for
guys
number
are
2.
fighting for you're fighting for the number 2 position at Pharaoh's. Oh, man.
Mevrou is standing over there.
Nee, my friends by die huis, sy slaap, sy's met die
Sy ken nie wat
kinders.
aangaan.
Mevrou ken nie die storie nie.
And the side chicks are fighting in Pharaoh's. The side
My
chicks.
man.
My man. Ay mukorwa.
I blame the population makeup.
It's the
More
population.
Women, there's more women than men in this Namibian population.
1 out of 5.
No women's moet deel. As jy ene kry, jy moet baklei. Jy moet vas. Oh.
We must just learn to share.
Opo now.
Cause blame it nasa.
Opo now. Yeah, cheat for a cheat.
All right, a few more comments before we leave this cheating conversation. Shora Kawenji, Maria, you are so correct. Maxwell, always keep energy drinks in the car. As Mavutu's Dala. It's like a 24 Red Bull, a 24-pack Red Bull in the boot.
You just have to keep it in the cool box. Okay,
Monster.
Jullie gaan kop ace. Set in the cool box, laat die goed koud play.
So those things help, huh?
Die vrou van Vino.
I would never. I don't drink that stuff. I'm
I only
scared of.
drank Red Bull when I was playing in the clubs mostly. But then the problem is, I would still feel a bit tired in the club. Maar die probleem is as ek by die huis kom, ek kan ek nie slaap nie.
Dis die
That
probleem.
5 o'clock when I get to bed and I finally want to sleep.
Gives me a headache.
I
Now
think
I
once
can't
it
sleep.
goes through your
It gives me a
bloodstream,
headache.
is it?
Yeah, caffeine anyway. It's
Yeah,
too much
it's too
caffeine.
high.
It's too high. Yeah, it gives me a headache. Instant.
Ronnie says, energy has levels starting from 5 seconds.
Is it Ronnie?
Yeah.
My bra. Yeah.
Levi Hiskia, some woo men, I don't know why the word was broken up, just look like cheating. You can even see and smell it on them. But then there are some women who you think, DNA say trap up there, say trap die chuck. But then there are some of the most faithful ones.
What are the signs that a woman is dribbling?
Because you see, in this case, I would stereotype. If I know it will never happen in my lifetime, even if Delish would walk up to me today, Delish is a good friend. We've known each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
But let's say me and Delish find each other in a very compromising like, as Nonet can say, I'm like, Jay, never come net back. Delicious. Delish would never make me feel comfortable with myself.
Why? What signs? Why?
No, it's because of this public persona that's out there, that's been formed over the years about her.
But there are a lot of people with public persona.
I understand. I understand. The thing is just that I'm a very conservative, traditional guy with certain liberal values.
Like for instance, right?
Yeah.
Maria is more flirty than Delish. Like even just in conversation, if you don't know her, you might think like,
no, she's just a sweetheart.
Yes.
Maria.
But you know, for us guys, if you are nice, you are flirting. It's clap. Why Maria was flirting with me heavy. But Maria worry next week.
Yeah. So it's like Maria Nepembe, she's a beautiful woman, okay? Maar kijk, all of us as we sit here, there are stories about me in public, or perceptions about me in public, that other women have heard and other people have heard. There are perceptions about you that other men have heard, etc. About you that other women. So the same with Maria Nepembe. She's a beautiful woman. If Maria would push up on me like,
Sal jy ook nee sê?
Kom ek slat maar hou maar haar klop ek. Maar I will lose my heart here, okay? Ek sal later nou hoe sê hoe maak jy? Ek het jou gebel gister. Huh? Neville, please don't calm down, okay? You're married, okay?
Het jy nie 'n vrou nie?
Het jy nie 'n vrou nie, Neville? Nee, los my vrou in die sak uit.
Out of it.
No, but I know, but what you're still not responding. You're giving examples of Maria Delish, right? Which are true or not true, because I haven't personally seen it. But
you're not a man.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't speak. But you're not saying what would you look out to say? Oh, when you say, this woman is capable of dribbling me, and so let me protect myself. Whether it's just to chop and go or to say no, blade are fair. Like, what are the giveaways for you, or what do you look at? What is it? Because you're not going to tell me it's just a public persona.
No.
That's not.
There's a certain energy.
Yeah, there's no single one thing, but then it's like I guess a combination of a combination of a bunch of things that you would pick up maybe from spending time with her. You notice her always glancing over at maybe
the phone is always face down.
Yes, stuff like that.
Just on silence.
Small things that or whenever there's a name you don't recognize, she starts speaking the one language that she knows you don't understand.
She goes to Soccermoon and wakes up in Angola.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, there are certain stuff. It seems like we're trying to make fun of Delish now, but that's not the case.
No.
I'm trying to have a general conversation.
We're playing devil's advocate here. That's all we're doing.
In general, there are a couple of things that you can see that would sort of set off the red lights. To say, hey, so as you need careful, let's see. She's al brick word.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard different public perceptions about myself.
Yes.
When it comes to the opposite sex, how I'm perceived out there. You understand some of.
But I don't think you're known as a womanizer.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not known as a. I mean, really, like there are names, and I could name them here, but I won't. That everybody in Windhoek, you just know you don't get in a relationship with those guys. You just...
Ma verstaan jy?
You just don't do it.
Yeah, verstaan jy?
If you do it, own
It's at your
recycle.
own peril.
So own risk.
Yeah.
And if you get cheated on money,
Yeah.
move here, Chini.
You
But how
understand?
do these guys still keep finding girls with this
But-
reputation?
Because every woman always thinks she's going to be different.
I'm gonna
and
change
she's
him.
going to change him. Unfortunately, that is where our downfall is. We always think we're going to be special, we're the exception to the rule. And these guys are generally, they come in nice, come in and it's always other women's fault why they cheated. And it's why,
But Maria, and we the guys who look at these guys that you talk about. I mean, during my days when I was single, I would look at these guys and I'm like, what is it that women see in you?
Yes.
You a dog.
You are a dog, yeah, that's the word, yeah.
Cheat. You are.
Yeah.
You are the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
But the women, you just draw women. Like moths to a flame.
Yeah.
Those dogs were my superheroes.
I used to hate these guys.
I know, I love them.
Because that was not what my life. I mean, every man has his. It's your choice which path you take your life to.
Yes.
But I never aspire to be any of these guys, with or without the money. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that.
No,
I'm,
you shouldn't aspire to be.
Yeah.
They are really, they're dogs.
Yeah.
They're dogs.
Not that I'm actually any better than
Yeah.
every man. I mean, you craft your own path.
Yeah.
It's just like what I'm saying is that, and doesn't make me any better than those guys to say that I have a girlfriend, but I want to have another one, and that's my ratio.
Those
I
are
would
the
stick at
serial
those two.
cheaters we are talking about.
Yeah, but again, I have a principal problem with a guy who's in one relationship and he sleeps with 5, 6, 7 other women,
Without a condom.
even without a condom. You
Okay,
understand?
No, that is a bit
Yeah.
irresponsible.
Yeah,
Not a bit, a whole lot of
that's very irresponsible.
Ja, tafati die goed is toe.
Yeah, and you're not taking a venereal disease.
Yeah.
You fat
mean,
HIV.
and you
Okay,
know,
let's flip this a bit. So never is it okay to be that promiscuous if you are not in a serious relationship then?
or in no relationship.
Yes, if you are in no relationship,
dating all those
but
women and it's all
you are
sexual.
chopping like 6, 7.
I wouldn't really judge a guy like that, by the way.
I would still judge a guy like that. My problem with something like that is if a guy is in a relationship with 7, 8 women.
I scare you.
No, it's no relationship.
Nee, ek verstaan. Kaya Abu, Maria, it's
What's Kayabo?
it's
Groot hart.
Jy's groot hart. Jy wil net alles opeet. If you sleep with 7, 8 women, when do you find the
Is this per
time?
month or per week?
Even
They are there.
They are there.
Interchanging
They are
with
Yeah, but then you're
overlapping
kind of having a thing with them.
with
But-
all
but-
of them.
Yeah, that I would also judge. I'm talking about you meet a woman, right? She also just look, she's not looking for anything.
Yes.
You chop and go.
You haven't had
You have made no
yeah,
commitment.
You haven't had
It's-
those situations where she's like, luister, ek soek niks van
Ek
jou
soek
happy.
niks van jou
Ons
happy.
ek
I
soek
just-
net
ek soek
a
wat ek
nice
soek.
time.
Yeah, I took a nice time.
If
and
you're
that's it.
available, Jay's available.
Yeah.
If not, Jay is
Because
it.
that's
And
autonomy
vice
as
versa.
well. Yes, that's autonomy as well. Women that are like, this is my body, I can do it. It's consensual sex. I'm consenting to it. It's fine. It's about both. I don't want a relationship. I don't want anything serious. Let's just have a good time and don't bother me afterwards. When really stress me.
Ek is al like, I really think you're an asshole,
Yeah.
as jy gesê.
but you're so sexy. Like, okay, I don't know if I should be happy or is it an insult?
Ja, verstaan jy?
Yeah.
My answer to that would be, I don't understand how a man can be all round productive in your life if you have 7, 8 women that you interchange.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Most of your time is spent entertaining one or
Yeah,
this woman.
most of your time. When do you have the energy to start off a business, to think about, about a career, about this, about that? Because most of the times the guys I know, who's been living that lifestyle, never amounted to anything.
I was going to say the opposite. Actually, a lot of guys that I know like that usually have the finances to maintain these 7 women. That's why they're okay with their situation. Say krivat, say kri.
No, and I know those too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of them are actually successful men in society today that have like 6, 7 girls at a time, and their reputation like precedes them. But there's a financial element to it. And that's that financial support. And that's why, again, we go back and we say women should empower themselves. But anyway, a lot of them are, so you can't say they don't amount to anything. A lot of them playing that ball,
Not
that
true.
game.
Not true.
Unless it's Yazizi.
Hello. Lees die comments, laat ons gaan.
Ja, dit zal gaan voetbal worden. Okay, guys, before we get to the comments, there's also another interesting development over the weekend. The juice is loose. The juice is loose!
Huh?
Ay, Jesus.
Elotse. Mati?
The juice is loose.
Michael
Michael Amushelelo, guys.
Oh, Amushe se zak is los.
stress.
The juice is loose.
Amushe se zak is los.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you know the interesting narrative, I guess, that I want us to chew on was, you know, his finances were mostly
Yeah.
frozen because you know, he was funding some political candidates that were not really favorable.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, elections are over and that's your help. Like,
Leave us alone now.
come on. Yeah.
Enough noise on social media.
It's interesting, like, but was
Wow.
was there a reason?
I didn't
I was
even look
about to
at.
say, what was the reason?
I didn't
Yes,
even see it that way. You just opened
a whole
a door
other
here
kind
for me. I'm not saying, and
frustrating.
you're not saying that could be
yeah,
the
it's
tactic
speculation.
or the speculation, but the fact that
Because
What is the speculation?
remember, Amushe was throwing a lot of weight behind guys like Job Panda.
yeah, like behind the
Did he start his own party?
I think he tried to
He
start
did
something
with
like that. Power.
what is
It was
that?
called Power.
Power,
Yes,
yes,
Yes, I remember.
He spoke about it here in studio.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I remember, yes.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, and
But he did throw his weight behind Job
yes,
for a long time.
financially especially,
Financially.
yes. And then the money got cut.
Yeah,
It's like, Jimmy, come spell this on me.
money was frozen.
But yeah, finally his money is back. So I don't know now if they concluded that it is okay for him to operate as a financial institution without a license, because that was apparently the reason why the money was frozen in the first place, or whether he finally applied for a license and got one. Maybe if he's not afraid of getting arrested again, we can invite him back to the studio.
Yeah, we would love to know. So,
Weet je wat ik wil lenen, hè? Die man komt terug
Weer gevangen.
en dan wordt hij weer gaan.
but we're gonna ask him.
Yeah.
It's a conversation to have.
You can
Yes.
have him in studio. I'm
So
sure
net
you'll
vraag.
like it. Yeah.
Because it's been a long time that the money was frozen. It's over a year.
Yeah. I saw somebody tweeting that.
Jealous is
somebody tweeted. I don't know if it's true. I can't verify. I also don't follow him. But it was somebody said, hierdie man het sy geld teruggekry and already bought his girlfriend a car.
Nee?
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't go check. Oh, I said before.
Or the funds
Yeah,
were
because I'm thinking you're not gonna get your funds anymore. Or maybe you knew the funds were going to be released. I don't know. Anyway, that's sweet. Anyway.
Anyway, let's hear what you guys are saying. Maxwell Shiero is saying Amushelelo got his lady a push gift for her unwavering loyalty. No, push gift is, it's called a push gift for a particular reason.
It's not a push gift. Is when you push a baby out of your
Yeah.
body.
Yes.
That's a push gift. So it's not a push gift. It's just a gift.
For pushing.
No, she's.
Yeah,
she didn't have a
this
baby.
one was just
yeah,
a gift.
It's just
yes.
a gift. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, ladies, stick with your men during tough times and maybe you will also be rewarded. Asino Kambikiti, I said it already that with Adebayo it will end in tears. No hair squat on that the girl happiest. That's the worst thing, bro. Watching your ex move on before you. Blissfully happy on social media and you're still sitting there just
Miserable.
brewing in your misery.
It's not makkelijk.
Hij is uit de bio for you now. Malcolm Tobias, die zak is nog niet los nie. He just got the cars back, of which he apparently won't drive because they might have been tampered with.
No, you must come tell us in studio. Yeah. So we're not saying apparently. We let us hear it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Who's snitching on who is? So I see people are being called out for snitching on men. Guys, you know Mary has already a tough customer to deal with. Don't give her more ammunition. Let's not snitch on each other.
Oh no, somebody I think was
United
saying.
front.
No, somebody was saying don't something about I must leave my pilot boyfriend because pilot boyfriends cheated everywhere they land. Blah blah blah. Focus on leave me and my pilot. We are good.
Family, every destination I fly
Yeah,
to
no,
cover.
we are good. Me and my mans, we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Vanessa Guibe, they are productive, busy guys who somehow still find the time to cheat.
Is waar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so we
Nee,
know
is
them.
waar. Is
Yes.
waar.
We know them by name and surname so that we can avoid them.
Bill Clinton. I wonder, did someone say pilots have hochas wherever they land?
Yeah, somebody said that.
Kijk eens op.
I have very little.
Don't bring your problems, outside
Yeah.
problems, into my house. Ons is
Dankie.
alright.
Yeah.
Come on, please. Bly uit onze besigheid.
Yeah, bly uit onze
It's
besigheid.
not your business.
No, your business.
Do you guys want my man or what?
Praat, want jy loop mee.
Gaitan, LMAO. Watching your ex move on before you is the worst. She'll be so pretty all of a sudden, yeah. She's just looking better than ever. She come a bricked Arsenal super striker. Oh, talking about the leash.
Kan julle net Arsenal se naam uit julle se monde uitlos asseblief? Ja.
Yeah, the boy apparently
Tough
said he
enough.
won't drive those beasts. That's his cars. What did Delish do? Oh, that's what
Oh,
Regina
that
was
was
asking.
responding to them.
Daai man het nie geweet wat ons weet nie van Delish.
Wat weet julle van Delish?
Guys,
man.
Let me say like maybe 90% of the guys that I know, and even 90% of the guys that I don't know. Hulle sal nie nee sê vir Delish,
I was about
but
to
now hulle
say.
wil hierso kom staan en klomp
Yo.
twak praat
Yeah.
because yeah, nee, hou net op asseblief.
That's what I don't like about you guys. Are so disingenuous. It's like you'll be like, yeah, but how can you date a woman like as if you even had a chance with her? And if you did, ons weet jyself vat.
Ja,
Ons
it's
weet
fine.
jyself
Ek sal nie vat nie.
Even this never knows.
Delish. Delish hou op. Delish.
Ah, yeah. Kom. Los daai mes en verk. Eet hom met 'n lepel vinnig. Sharp. I wonder Karumba, guys, women are dangerous. We still don't know what happened to Eve and the snake from the Garden of Eden.
Women are dangerous, but men are the ones killing us.
I lost toch no GBV. Eers uit.
Men are violent.
How are we dangerous?
Women are dangerous, men are violent. Joshua Hadula, it was apartheid time. It was too much to handle 3 or more ladies. Die probleme was baie daai tyd. Sy moet nog rond geskiet word en rond hardloop en now you still nee.
And you have to be you have to be at your house by
Yes,
6 o'clock.
curfew.
Hey!
So let curfew gaan.
Ons het curfew gehad. Dis nie maklik nie.
That's why, speaking of curfew, that's why during this lockdown,
Yeah.
lots of relationships didn't survive.
It's
Because the man wil jou net na 8 sien.
No, ek wonder net hoe dit gewerk in hierdie lockdown.
Dat het nie gewerk nie.
Jou gotcha, jy wil jou gotcha sien.
Mense het opgebreek.
Los
Die
net.
mense het opgebreek.
Nee, dit
Ja.
gewerk nie.
Linda Lowe is saying temptation only visits those who leave their door wide open. But really, do you not want your relationship to be tested?
Ai, gaan man.
Don't you want to be
The strength of the relationship.
How strong are these bands that hold us together?
Ja.
How,
Is it really the love of your life? Or is the love of your life right now?
As soon as Maria walks in, this guy forgets about you. And the whole time you're thinking, don't you want to know these things in the beginning of your relationship already? I'm just saying.
Kijk, Maria, I think the question that you asked me earlier, if mevrouw would cheat on me, would I forgive her? I think when we had this conversation a little bit early in the year, I said, you know what, I'm at an age now
Or you might.
where, you know what, I'm 49 years old.
You're
I
pushing
have
50
a
now.
household. You know what, where am I going to go? I might be pissed off for 6 months. And we would probably try and find our way back emotionally or whatever.
Go
You
for
know what?
counseling.
Go for counseling because this is where you are. You understand? And compared to when I was probably, let's say, if I was like 30 years old, young, arrogant, self-centered, me.
So when you were at the bio.
Yeah, you understand. So it would probably be different. So you would obviously also look at yourself and look at some of the mistakes that you've made in your life.
Yes.
And compare and say, you know what? Yeah, ek stel nie belang wat ander mense sê nie. But this is my life. I might just, you know what, decide on to move on with this. You
Where
understand?
even it hurts or whatever, but
Yeah, you
Moral
understand?
of the
there's a
story,
lot more at stake than just
Yeah.
Moral of the story, ladies, date gents that are in their late 40s to 50s because you can cheat on them, they will not leave you.
Yes. They
Sometimes we were never there. Pass up.
I will just co-sign. Yeah, date men in their 50s, late 40s, and then you cheat on them with guys in their 30s, late 20s.
Ronnie, ons is 50 volgende jaar mee, broer.
I say, Ronnie, I've never seen a picture of your madam.
It's
He's not coming
Ronnie,
back to the studio until next
Ronnie-
year. He would have forgotten that by then.
Ronnie's got a beautiful, strong wife.
You know, she's very strong.
Nee, but that is mos.
Kyk, Ronnie is so klein voor sy vrou.
Aren't we all?
Ja, we all. As mevrou gepraat het, I shut up.
Because you know the repercussions
I know
of
the
that back chat.
repercussions. So don't look at Ronnie's size and think, Ronnie Kanalelo. Hy's a moego. As die vrou gepraat het, ons is allemaal moegos.
I need to see it.
We all become very small in front of
You've seen me as
Kibas.
No,
vrou met
en ek praat van
But you've
ek
seen
praat
me.
van Ronnie wat so groot is.
You've seen Cubase when his wife called the other day.
Het sy vinnig opgespring, joh.
Hey, that is.
I just said the goddess is calling
sorry
you.
toch, die phone was
Nee,
waar.
die phone was op die chat. Nee,
Die
die
phone
phone
was
was
op
op die chat.
Die phone was op die. I've never seen you look so useless, so vulnerable, such a coward.
Yeah. Paula, alsjeblieft, don't ever tell me I don't show you vulnerability again. Hoor je hier goed aan je zo?
I thought you were the man in the house.
Yes. Daughter.
I'm a daughter. I'm a daughter.
I love to hear it.
Vanessa Guibeb, on another note, I'm very disappointed in Doreen Sioka for this GBV victim blaming stance of hers.
Yeah, so are we.
What is Doreen still doing in the ministry? And President Kango,
Vanessa,
seriously, you're going to sit with this until it blows up in
Doreen.
your face again.
Doreen must go.
Never praat met Utopia way.
Lost the toppie 8. Vanessa, we hurt you. Okay? Wacht it.
Yeah, Ronnie is
Maar
saying,
maybe wacht.
just imagine the Mabutu stays across your house and there's another Jita roaming around in the yard during the lockdown. Check out next to me, bro. Check out my net cake and yeah.
Sterk wees.
Maar Ronnie, ek vra net, is that not the ideal situation that you want to have? Is that your Mavutu, she must have somebody. Jy kan maar nie alleen daar wees nie. It's going to give you problems.
Yes, then yeah. Then you have to cater to all her needs.
Nee,
Almost
los.
compartmentalize.
Ja, los die
Yeah.
man.
Neville sorts out A to B.
Yeah.
I take C to D.
Yeah.
And then Shines convert E to Z, to F or whatever.
Joe Tate is maandag en donderdag. Ja. Laat die man, the other days he's there. Why would you want the full-time job?
You know,
Seriously.
I'm happy my daughter is too young to watch this show. And I hope she grows up and never watches it. But sommige van die goed wat advocate voor die son.
I also, I'm very
I'm with
happy.
you. This is why when I talk a lot, I lost your GBV goed. Nee.
I'm also happy that my daughter is still too young to watch the show.
Just
On the
remember,
contrary, my sons, they've been watching the show a few times.
Yes.
Some met hulle se ma.
Ja.
And then they wait for me at home.
No, I think mevrouw het achtergekomen. Like, ik praat te veel nonsens van haar. Ze wil niet weer die show kijken.
Ja, nee, ek dink by my is dieselfde. My vrou just stopped watching.
Like, I don't want to hear.
my man check ook.
Because like
Oh,
they,
Joman kyk ook nie meer die show nie. Hoekom nie?
He doesn't like you touching me.
Ai.
Los me.
Marianne, nou goede.
you know what they say most, like you are never a prophet in your own land.
Eintlik,
But they don't even think I'm funny. So like,
Hallo.
ek kom hoor hier so kom, hey QJ snacks, but this is like, ai, what's snacks? Like,
You know how many times mevrou was asked that, you know, if we, you know, end up at some event or whatever, and people would, oh, it's julle lag seker baie by die huis. Die manne. Then she looks at the, ooh, hierdie suur man. He's just lying there on the couch. He's not even talking to us half the time. So and it's true what you say.
No, you're never going to be a prophet in your own land. Even Jesus had to go away for like 17 years
Verstaan jy?
before they could accept him as a
Yeah.
prophet. Right, Ronnie, the magnet. I promised her parents I will take good care of her. Ek moet net swak lyk. Ons sit op die balcony dan chat ons mooi. Ja, It's good.
How it's
It's
Worried.
good. That's what it is, yes. And Liva Hiskia Martin, you look like someone from Grootwinkel's Kamer. Okay, nee, kom ons los dat.
Ja, het is klaar.
Shall we eerst beginnen chat met mekaar? I think it is time for us to go as well. Nee, ek wil dit hy lees. You can send your comments again tomorrow. We will try and read them. What's up with the rest of the day?
It's Monday, you know how it goes.
Ja.
Oh, guys.
It's
you
a
know what?
management meeting vandaag.
Nee.
Ja, het is klaar.
Ai,
The net
nee.
reports deadline.
Amper.
Deadline is today, man.
Ai, Maria, you know that's why I love you. You know, my sister. As jy nie nou gepraat het nie, kom ek koers hier weer vergeet.
Opgestaan en dit ander goede gaan doen.
Yeah, so this is my last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still be on the show until Friday.
Yeah.
You guys
starting next week you only. Maria, when are you going to leave?
No, apparently I have too many days that I can't carry over, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to start. I'm going to take Wednesday to Friday
Wanneer?
this week.
Okay.
Thursday is a public holiday.
Yeah, so Wednesday to Friday.
So Wednesday you're not here.
No, I'm thinking of taking Wednesday and Friday, so I'm trying to use up.
So Wednesday you're not here.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm trying to use up all my leave days, and then
Okay.
officially from the 18th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Ek chip Sondag chip ek swak op toe.
Nee, ek is nog hier so kom.
Ek kan nie wag nie.
Me and my broken voice, we're going to be here until, deep into December. Dan hier gaan ek op leave. Yeah.
No, we're gonna. I think probably on Sunday morning. Sal ek maar so stadig ry. Yeah, but I really.
Why just go on Monday?
Nee, I miss Swakop. Yeah, I can't wait anymore.
Yeah.
If you want to go on when? Sunday?
Yeah, I think we're probably going to leave Sunday morning. We got a funeral. There's a family funeral that we have this Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And then I still have an event that I'm hosting this Saturday night outside Rehoboth.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll come back, and then Sunday morning I want to.
By Tuesday afternoon, you'll be bored of Swakop.
I'm never bored of Swakop.
By the way, Maria, so I went to go read that New York Times article. Now that we're talking about Swakop. Mukuru anje.
What is that? What
Were you
happened?
triggered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really
The guy of the
triggered.
chairperson of the.
And it's not just him. There were a couple of other people within the council who have made some of these comments.
Yes.
I'm like, yes. And here
It's
I was
painful,
thinking
eh?
Swakopmund is my next favorite town next.
No,
The racism is on.
Yes.
no, it's the racism there is on point. There's like a real Deutsche Mafia there. It's like that. But you know what? I will not be deterred by anybody who thinks that I don't belong there
Yeah.
at all. So
I'm very
yeah. So
when they are
when
the
they
ones
do
who
your
don't
hero
belong.
would no upset me, you're still on air.
Anywho.
But I
have
do
a
miss Swakop as well.
Lovely Monday.
Alright guys, enjoy the
Wanneer
rest of
kom
the
jy?
Monday.
Wat? Jy kom Swakop toe.
Ek kom die 18de se naweek.
Ja.
Die Vrydag, ek dink ek kom ry die Vrydagoggend. That means that Friday there probably won't be a morning mix on the air. But in any case, ek ry die Vrydagoggend Swakop toe, and then I'll be there for that weekend. I think the 20th or so. The Sunday I'll be coming back.
Bokol gin. Ons sal bokol gin.
Hoenos Bogolgin?
Bokol gin.
Bombay.
Bombay. Gordons.
Ay nee,
Is king.
Gordons is Chinatown.
Streetwise.
Alright guys, we're out of here.
See you guys.
Catch the hour with Hannes Kaufman and Tatanao, and it's also giving you a rundown of what has been happening over the weekend, and of course previewing what is to come for this week for you right here on Informanté Radio. We're out.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Friday. The morning mix.
This public service announcement is brought to you by Informanté Radio.
Trustco Media is committed to providing its listeners, readers, and consumers with newsworthy, informative, and entertaining content ranging over several media platforms, including news and radio content, editorial, traditional, as well as new media. Trustco Media provides its listeners, readers, and consumers with a fair, effective, and transparent feedback channel to communicate any grievances and concerns relating to any of the content we distribute.
Should you have a complaint about any of the content we distribute, you can send an email to informante@tgh.na or info@tgh.na, or you can give us a call on 061 275 4000. You can also send an SMS to 711. Alternatively, you can forward your grievance to the Communications Regulatory Authority of Namibia or the Media Ombudsman of Namibia.
As you journey through life towards your retirement goal, build your wealth with Elite Save. Earn 8.5% compound interest on your investment term while choosing when and how you receive your interest returns. It's tailor-made to help you succeed. For more info, SMS Elite Save to 31844 and we will call you back. Underwritten by Trustco Life.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays. The morning